This is GWReborn. Today I have a DoA, Domain of Anguish farm. The Stygian Vale outside of the area. You know, the end of Nightfall area you need to do this. I am using a Mesmer, showing you the gear that you need. Also, everything's in the description for information. Also, make sure you have the Lightbringer title on because that's going to help. And, of course, if you're watching, welcome. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for more Guild Wars videos, and let's get this farm rolling. I prefer to use a Cupcake. It's a little bit easier to do the farm with a Cupcake, but you don't have to unless you prefer it. Also, hard mode is better drops, and it's a little bit more challenging, but the aggro is actually easier. And being that this is going to be a glitched solo farm, you don't have to worry about hard mode or normal mode because the enemies are going to be the same concept, just a little bit more health. So grab the quest, grab the Lightbringer title to get some points, and let's go ahead and go to the glitched location. So this farm is very easy. Multiple professions can do it. I'm actually doing it with a Mesmer. It takes a couple of tries to get used to the areas to stand and how to do it, and I'll talk you through that as we do this video. But going to wait here after the quest was activated, let these run away, and then you're going to go to your spawn spot, which is your location, to trigger the haste spell, the assassin skill, in order to jump back to that location. So this is very important that you stand in the right location. So if you don't stand right around this little corner mark where you can kind of see an invisible wall, it will not activate and block off the enemies. So when you do the farm, they will actually vampiric touch you and kill you otherwise without. And you'll see later in the video, I'll show you the fails. I've done 3 different what to not do fail points later in the video to kind of help you see the idea. So now, activated haste, aggro in the group, running all the way back to this back wall panel here, and then I will activate Dark Escape, which will bring my haste deactivated early, which will trigger the enemies to come right at me. Now make sure you do not move once you activate your escape skill or dash if you use that. And after that, it's really self-explanatory. Look at that. They are glitched. They can't do anything. Make sure you tab wastrels, and then use your worry, overload, visions, whatever skills you prefer. Depending on the profession, there's different ways you could do this. There's a lot of different professions you could choose. I'm just doing a Mesmer. And make sure you do not click any enemies outside of your bubble, otherwise you will move. And there's a couple of fail points I'll show you in a couple minutes on what not to do, so stay tuned for those. Thank you for watching. That was the first round. Don't pick up your drops right now. Go back to your location, otherwise you're going to aggro. So you have multiple opportunities of farming here in one run. And highly recommend to do all of them if you can. So run back to your safe spot. Let the enemies run back. So what this quest works is it causes multiple groups to spawn after you kill a group, and it allows the farm to be a little bit longer and better opportunity. So pick up your drops after each small interval or all at once, depending on what you want. I personally like to do small intervals just because errors do happen. You're not going to be perfect with this farm. And after that, go ahead and repeat again. Trigger the Shadow of Haste in the right location, right here in the right next to the visible wall. Click around it and go aggro. So you could do this around 3 to 5 times or more, depending on how good you are, and get a really good amount of drops. There's also DoA Gemstones that drop here. And of course, it's really good Lightbringer title farming and other things. So I'm not the best at this, but I'm glad to make the video. Hope y'all enjoyed that. And stay tuned for the rest of the video. You'll see 3 parts to what not to do and what caused me to fail for the recording as well as for y'all's learning capabilities. So appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for more Guild Wars content, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And check out the playlist on my channel for a lot of other farming opportunities, including more DoA farms to come. So stay tuned for those as well. Bam! Done. Another whole farmed group dead. Really good drops. Might not look good on video here, but if you do this for a while, you'll notice you'll get some really good drops, including gemstones. So I'll leave it at that. Gonna go ahead and make the speed 2x for most of the rest of the video. Enjoy the 3 parts of what not to do, and I'll see you in the next one.